The mic drop.
That ban is a product of a pure environment. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. I can prove it.
Of course there's something wrong with him. He's a Negro.
Somebody drop this fool for me.
Mic drop. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Big Mike Drop. I am your host, Big Mike. Glad to be back in here, man. I've been off for about a week, man, down in Mob Town. Some of y'all may have seen me lurking. Shout out to the Mob Town, man. It's a pleasure to be back. Had some my mother was having some health issues, man, had to have a surgery, man. I'd like to, thank everybody who's reached out and, shown concern and, put their prayers up for me, you know what I'm saying, especially O'Shea Duke Jackson and Mr. Palmer from the community, man. So shout out to them fellas, man. Appreciate y'all. But anyway, man, we got to jump back in with both feet. Get as much content out here as possible. So today, the name of the show is Right Message, Wrong Messenger. And this is why the Black community can't get messages and clear messages, because a lot of times they're sending the wrong messenger. And I think that's done on purpose. Tonight, we're going to talk about a few different occurrences over the past week, the week that I missed, in which case the right message may have been delivered and the wrong messenger was the one who delivered it, or the wrong message was delivered by the wrong messenger as well. So we're going to talk about some of those. So everything we talk about tonight isn't necessarily going to be the right message, but there are some valuable tools that we can learn in this. So I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, Mic Droppers. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Let's push it up in the algorithm. We got 5 people watching, man. I need 5 likes. So, man, let's go ahead and get those thumbs up. Thumbs up right now. Come on. Yo. So, I was going to talk about the Nas X and the Russell Westbrook and the Kid Cudis, but, I figured that might be cliche. At this point in time, we already know what time it is. We've been here before. Those of us who were born and raised in the 80s, born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, you do remember Boy George. You remember the androgynous period of the 80s, and you remember the glam rock bands and the heavy metal bands that, really pushed the envelope. Even bands like DeBarge. So this is nothing new. Let's stop treating it like it's something new. Let these motherfuckers do what they want to do, man. That's the only thing I can say. At this point in time, let these folks do what they want to do. I'm not even getting ready to look at any overarching conspiracies against the community because we've been here before. There's nothing new under the sun. So that's pretty much all I have to say on that part of this. The rest of this show is going to focus on 2 people in particular and 2 occurrences in particular. The first occurrence is the comedian Ryan Davis, and I'm just now becoming familiar with Ryan Davis, so forgive me if I don't know, any of the what's going on with this shit, man. I don't know any of his jokes or anything like that. I never followed the guy. All I saw was the video. I did a little research on him, and the video told me some things that I'd like to share with you. Now, like I said, nothing's new under the sun. I'm not saying or claiming that my opinion is new, but it is mine. And I'm here to share it with you today. So I appreciate y'all. Yes, let's buckle in and let's let's talk. I'm going to open up the phone lines as well. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to open up the phone lines. If you want to call in, 515-605-9708. Also, don't forget to shout out in the comments. Hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Let's keep pumping this thing, man. And like I said, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson once again for, giving me a shout out. So y'all don't forget to go over to his channel and subscribe. Also, don't forget to go over to Mr. Palmer's channel and subscribe and like his videos as well, man. So we getting this thing geared up. So let's talk. If you're familiar with Ryan Davis, the comedian, then put a thumbs up in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the comment if you're familiar with the guy. I wound up having a whole issue with some women on the page, on the Kevin Samuels fan page, actually. And it was a big issue about this, what he said about Kevin Samuels. I think it's shady. I'll go ahead and start by saying that. And I'll tell you why I think it's shady. Shout out Coach Keith. And I'll tell you why I think it's shady. But I'm going to start by sharing it and letting y'all listen to it straight off his Instagram. So this is no bullshit, no, gossip site or anything like that. It's straight off his Instagram. Let me get this mic pulled up a little bit. There we go. So let's go. Let's talk about the various shades.
And I couldn't even get started because as soon as I posted this picture of him, niggas started attacking me. Why are you using that picture? Why in the world are you attacking the Godfather?
There we go.
Why in the world do you got something negative to say about Kevin Samuels? You a simp. You a hater. You clout chasing. I haven't said a single word about this nigga yet, and y'all are ready to attack me because you think I might say something negative about your daddy. That's right. Your daddy. You know, father figure, having ass niggas who look to.
Now, this is the part that alarmed me in the beginning. My bad. There we go. Let's get back to it. Hold on.
A post saying that all these billions of people on social for you, and you just rah cheering behind them. That's right. Your daddy. You know, father figure, having ass niggas who look to this man that you don't know to speak for you, and you just rah cheering behind them. Now, there's a lot of us men, right, who's out here handling our business, doing what we have to do, who have had an issue with women not being accountable. If you look, last year I made a post saying that all these billions of people on social media, all these pages, and nobody is specializing in showing women accountability.
All right. Now I'm going to stop there. I want to stop there because if you posted that last year and Kevin Samuels then backfills that position, why are you the one that then comes out with this Fugazi video? Now, I think the dude is clout chasing. People are like, he don't need clout. He's a comedian, this and that, whatever. Yeah, he's funny, but maybe not in the way y'all think he's funny. Very funny. He's a 33-year-old guy, and, I think he's from North Carolina, and, he's a comedian. Now, I have my opinions about comedians, and this is no offense to any comedians I know. But when you start having the alpha beta discussion and he starts throwing this around, I'm gonna get to that point later. Let's get to the first point. Let's get to the first point. So you didn't make this point last year that there are billions of social media pages and not one of them is dedicated to teaching women accountability. Kevin Samuels' page comes along or develops. It didn't just come along. He's been out there for, like 7 years. before he was talking to men. But then his page then developed, and he developed a platform and started talking to more women. It became a more gynocentric platform. And that was by design. That was by design. But then you come out with the video and you use this platform to start attacking men. Keep listening.
Taraji P. Henson, who was very pro-woman, and Jill Scott, who was very pro-woman, agreed with me. And people attacked Jill Scott for agreeing with me on the post. Nobody has an issue with holding women accountable. So when Kevin Samuels came forward, it was a breath of fresh air to me. But what I didn't realize is how many bitch-ass niggas he was going to empower. All these niggas, if you ever see Kevin Samuels go live, just look at the live feed comments. Soon as a woman pop up, oh, she a 2. She don't deserve a man. Oh, she probably got 100 kids, whatever. All these no pussy getting ass niggas who ain't never had the bravery to speak to a woman.
How does he know this? You know, I understand he's a comedian. He's trying to be funny. But how does he really know everybody's backstory? Why is he caping so hard for women on this? Peep game now. And you got to think about where he's getting ready to go. Yeah, niggas be lame. Absolutely. And I think this was really some lame stuff, man. This was a lame move on his part. Carmen said, I said the same thing. Man, go on, call in, brother, man. 515-605-9708. Let me know what you think about it. We're going to keep digging into it. But I want to give y'all a little bit of info, and I took some notes on Ryan Davis. And I want to tell you why I personally think it's clout chasing. I mean, if you look at his social media or, you know, any information, there's very little information available about his bio. You don't know if he's married or whatnot, but he is a father. And he's a father of, I think, a girl and a boy, but the girl is the oldest child. So Ryan Davis is a girl dad. And you got to think about this. He's partial to the plight of a woman. Just like I'm a father of a son. I'm partial to the plight of men and men children. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you say you messing with him on that, you just heard the first few minutes of it. He said you fucking with Ryan on this. Like I said, it seems to be the right message, but it's coming from the wrong messenger. I'm going to pull it together for you. Let's keep listening. I'm going to pull it together for you. Just listen.
Can't do nothing but talk shit when Kevin is talking to these women. And men, us men who are handling our business and doing our shit, come on, be honest. We know these niggas. We know who these niggas are. They're the same niggas that troll us in our comment section. And all I'm saying is it doesn't matter if Kevin is doing a service, because if he create 3 angels in women by teaching them to be accountable, but in the end, create 1,000 monster ass niggas that's ready to disrespect women on the back end, it's hurting what he's trying to do.
Now, didn't he say these were the same troll ass niggas that were on his page? Why does Kevin Samuels have to take responsibility for the same trolls that are on your page? This is the question. Y'all don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe on this video, man. Like the video. Let's get it up in the algorithm, because I want to ask the question. I want it to make it to Ryan Davis's page. I want this video to make it to Ryan Davis's page, because I really would like to ask him the question. How can Kevin Samuels be responsible for the same trolls that you just said were on your page? Let me bring it back just a little bit so you can hear it.
We know who these niggas are. They're the same niggas that troll us in our comment section. And all I'm saying is it doesn't matter if Kevin is doing a service, because if he create 3 angels in women by teaching them to be accountable, but in the end, create 1,000 monster ass niggas that's ready to disrespect women on the back end, it's hurting what he's trying to do.
Your boy trying to go mainstream, folk. Wrong one. But your boy trying to go mainstream. Anytime a dude is caping for feminism and caping in a dude, not a man, anytime a man is representing feminism openly and boldly, you have to question his motives. Like I told you, he's a girl dad. He probably has a vested interest in the world being a better, a better place for females in the future. Can't blame him on that. I have nieces. I want the world to be better for females in the future. But feminism in this narrative that they pumping isn't it. Yeah, what he's saying is true. Yeah, it's a bunch of bitch ass dudes out here that do little slick hoe shit, and they operate just like hoes. You know what I'm saying? Look at you right here, right here. Trill Hands boxing team simping for the algorithm. Yes, simping for the algorithm. That's exactly what he's doing. So he put the word out there last year that, out of these billions and billions of people, nobody, has created something to hold women accountable, right? Kevin Samuels then comes along and creates this. And then he follows behind and comes back and basically says that Kevin is responsible for the same trolls that troll his page. Somehow Kevin is responsible for creating them, and somehow Kevin is making the world less safe for women. Peep it out now. Does he really want accountability? Because this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening right now. A lot of women, in particular black women, are being called into account. They're being called into account of the upside down value system of feminism. And this shit goes way deeper. It goes way deeper than just what we're talking about. Like, Ryan knows that creators don't control what people say in the comment section. Exactly. He knows this. He just said they're the same trolls that troll him, but somehow Kevin is creating this uber group of, simp ass dudes that follow Kevin Samuels. I'm gonna put Kevin Samuels and into perspective for a lot of people tonight from my perspective of what Kevin Samuels represents. I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna give some clarity on that tonight. Man, allergies kind of acting up, man. Let's keep listening.
Why the fuck does it even bother you that I use this picture? Oh, he looks gay in that picture. Oh, that's why you're using it. Want me to use this picture? What about this picture? Maybe I should use this picture. The reason it doesn't matter what picture I use, because Kevin Samuels looks gay. He's not gay. The singer Neo had the same issue. He would take all kinds of pictures that make people question his sexuality. When men are raised by women and they don't have any male influence whatsoever around them, they tend to take some zesty ass photos. But Neo is married with children happily. This nigga's fine. Kevin Samuels been married twice. He has a child. That nigga's fine. But you niggas are so scared of me saying something negative about your daddy because you ain't have no man to look up to. And now you seeing somebody stand up, you know what I mean, to women like you couldn't do. Now all of a
So say that was the case. Say what he's saying is true. Let's go with his narrative. Let's say that these are men or young men that never had a daddy to look up to. Why is he sitting back disparaging them if they somehow do look up to this man as a father figure? He's a 50 plus year old man. He very well could be a father figure to a 25 or 26 year old who may be struggling. I didn't put this up close either, man. I usually blow it up, but there's really no need to see the contours of this nigga head for real. I guess the basis of being a comedian in some situations is that you actually look funny when you saying all the bullshit you saying too, because it's a funny looking ass dude. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna put it out there. Hey, whatever. Don't kill the messenger. Finish checking him out.
All of a sudden you want to rally behind them. You know, the most dangerous thing in the world for a woman is a man. The thing that hurts women more than anything in this world.
You hear? Call in on that. Chop. Jason Williams, I'm calling you out. Call in 515-605-9708 because you're doing a lot of laughing and emoji in the comments. I'm going to call you out. Call in here. Let's talk about it. I got the blog talk up and popping. Blog talk up and popping. Anybody's welcome to call in. 515-605-9708. I'm just seeing all these emojis in the chat room. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Let's go. Sean said you sound like the old lady hating ass single friend. Talking like my girl. Why you love him like that? Jay Williams said 1 second. Yeah, let's get him in here. Let's get it up in here. Let's get it up in here. I want to hear this. Why you fucking with this nigga so much? Let's get back to it.
Are men. That's why women continuously say protect black women. Look at the significant amount of black women who are sexually touched by somebody they know or someone in their family when they're young. The number is significant. Or the story about the black woman in New York who just wanted to grab a bottle of wine after work and a dude offered to pay for it. She was like, no, thank you. So him and his friends jumped there and he tried to bite her eye out. Or how about the girl in Atlanta who was on a scooter date with her man and a dude drove up in the car and tried to holler at her and then she was like, no. So he shot her in the leg. What about the girl who goes to LSU that they just found in the Mississippi River? You want to know why shit like that happens?
Okay. Let's let him go and finish his point.
You know, when you're on a date, right, and a girl takes a picture of you, or she texts her homegirl who she's with and where y'all are going, or
girls do that shit to you, my nigga. Ain't nobody ever took no picture of me before I was married and text no homegirl.
She takes a picture of your license plate. You want to know why shit like that happens? That shit used to offend me. But then it dawned on me that there's a lot of you psycho ass niggas out there. And the most dangerous thing in the world for a woman is a man. But women are—
wow. The most dangerous thing in the world for a woman is a man. Y'all let that soak in for a minute. Let that soak in for a minute. The most dangerous thing in the world for a woman is a man. This is a girl dad. This is a girl dad, okay? How can he say that? See, nigga, everybody shouldn't just have the right to talk. That's basically what this show's about. Like, you know, some people have to be credible. And the next person we're going into, Nicki Minaj, and about the vaccine talk. We're going to talk about that. But some people shouldn't have a voice to say anything they want to say. A father of a daughter that will say the most dangerous thing in the world to a woman is a man. Now, these situations he brought up, as tragic as they may be, women do this shit to each other by the hundreds. I'm sure 15, 20 chicks got whipped with hammers and pistol whipped and everything else here in Atlanta, probably over the weekend. But he's not talking about that. Women do shit like get mad because the other girl prettier and slice their face. That's why I can't take him seriously. He's not funny to me. He posted on his page that he makes comedy for smart people. And if somebody says he's not funny, then you know why. Look, home. I'm a 43-year-old dude, man. I'm going to be honest. There's not much. You have to be a prolific ass 33-year-old to teach me much. I'm not saying I can't learn anything from you, but you'd have to be a very prolific 33-year-old to teach me a lot. I'll say that in all fairness. He's just talking. Probably trying to get a contract. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a movie part or something happens in his life that from this. But he's willing to put a brother on the line and associate this video with all types of shit. Like Coach Keith say. What the fuck does women being victimized have to do with Kevin Samuels? My point exactly. See, you get people out here that represent various agendas and they conflate issues. They conflate the truth with lies and they kind of mix everything in. Yeah, what he's saying is true in a sense. Not about Kevin Samuels, just some of the ancillary things that he's saying. Nah, he's saying dudes bashing women so much and be the same ones who hunt them down and, you know, blah, blah, keeping, you know, going. Yeah. No, that's not it. That's not the same dudes, man. You know, some dudes just have Twitter fingers. Some dudes just want to get in comments and say stupid shit. Some people are just trolls. But listen to where the video continues to go. It's very disturbing, man. Honestly, I don't even know how anybody listens to this guy. Let me be honest. That's just me.
They're all over the place screaming protect black women, and y'all like, oh, this is a false narrative. This is crazy. But then if I say I'm gonna make a video about Kevin Samuels, y'all are like, protect this nigga at all costs. What? Y'all don't see how weird that is? Now, I ain't saying he gay, but y'all got some shit y'all might want to work out. And y'all are the same niggas that made me popular for calling Odell Beckham gay. There's no video of Odell Beckham out here fucking another man.
Now, he just admitted to lying for popularity. So if you did it then, why wouldn't you do it now? This is why you need to shut the fuck up.
We all laughed about me joking about him possibly being gay, but the actual thought that I might say that about Kevin Samuels got y'all niggas panties in a bunch. Now ask yourself why that is.
Because you a slanderous ass nigga, obviously.
Where Kevin Samuels used to talk to you beta ass, no male role model having ass men.
Why is he shaming other men who don't have male role models? Like a kid had something to do with that. Do you see how fucked up this dude really is? Do you really see the condescension? This isn't coming from a place of love. This isn't coming from a place of trying to help anybody. This is clout chasing 101. And like I said, he's more than welcome to get at me if he want to, you know, defend himself or, you know, retort. It's bullshit. Check it out.
And he used to correct you. I would love to find out who Kevin Samuels ran into to make him the way that he is, because he openly admitted that a lot of people were shocked that he didn't end up being gay because he was so effeminate. And the first time he really got to be around men is in college.
I'm going to be honest. This nigga's like 20 times more effeminate than Kevin Samuels. This whole damn video is moist. This video is very moist. I might need to stop playing it because, you know, moisture and electronics don't really go well together. But to sit back and to just throw this type of stuff out there, man, look. Right. You're like, beta, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Exactly. See, this isn't a beta male, though. I've already explained to y'all, excuse me. I've already explained to y'all my views on beta males and how the hierarchy breaks down. But I can do a quick refresher. Alpha males, yes, are the leaders of the pack. Alpha males are the people that, the males that reproduce, the males that replicate themselves, the males that are the breeders. Like it or not, beta males are actually the majority of the male population. The beta male is the average Joe. So why did being a beta male become an insult? This is what I'm talking about. These people are trying to convey the right message, but it's coming across through the wrong messengers. Being a beta male is not an insult. Without a beta male, there's no alpha male. Without an alpha male, there's no beta male. Now, when you start getting down further into the hierarchy, and this is no offense to all my comedians, like I say, I feel like Dave Chappelle stands, you know, steps above the other comedians. He stands steps above the other comedians. So I'm not putting Dave Chappelle into this. But most comedians are what you would call an omega male. Let's talk about it. Most comedians and entertainers are what you would call omega males. They can only level the playing field by making people laugh or entertaining people. That's the only thing they have to level the playing field. That's the only time real alphas may take a break and laugh for a little bit. Everybody else laughs, and at that point in time is when the omega male is at the top. But that time is short-lived. I'm gonna keep going. Hold on. Let's see what Jason say. I gotta put this up. You like, I feel that, but alpha males ain't crying about no woman on the internet all day. No, a lot of them aren't alpha males. That's what I'm saying. The majority of males in this world are beta males. If you're taking backseat to a female, you are a beta male. If you're taking backseat to another male, you are a beta male. It has nothing to do with money, even though money's part of it. Resources are part of it. The ability to gather resources are part of it, yes. This is the problem with people being able to just talk. And I say that as I'm just talking, right? Yo, you want a big mic drop? Yo, what up? What up? Yeah, I hear you. What's good? We got Third Moon Chop in the building. What's up, man? What's up, man? Don't answer the question, man. Why you fucking with that nigga so hard, man?
Cause I fuck with what he said. You gotta let him ride. This what I want to know.
Yeah.
I see a lot of dudes on Samuel, right?
Right.
Why all these dudes need help with women?
What do you mean? Dudes have always needed help with women.
What? Like, I don't.
Dudes have always needed help with women from some sort of. I mean, not every dude, but like I said, we're talking about beta. We're talking about beta males here. We're not talking about alpha males here. You feel what I'm saying?
You think Samuels is an alpha male?
Kevin Samuels is an alpha male.
Why you say that?
Because he fits all the characteristics.
Well, shit, if he got enough passion to get on YouTube and do what he's doing, that means he's having issues with women.
No, that doesn't mean he's having issues with women.
Having them now because he got some money now. But in the past, he had issues with women.
Have you had issues with women?
In what sense?
Have you had issues with women?
In what sense?
Any sense. I've had issues with women. Have you ever had issues with women? Never.
No.
Never.
No.
You've never had an issue with a woman.
Because a woman ain't an issue. There's too many of them.
So what you saying is you've never stuck around? No. So what you saying is you didn't stick around when you had an issue. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if it's too nerve-wracking and too big of a problem, I go to the next woman.
Right. Big Sneaks. Right. Big Sneaks say you full. Hey, Big Sneaks say you full of shit.
Why you say that?
I don't know why he said it. Big Sneak, call in. Hey, I don't know why he said it. I can't talk for him.
I'm not sitting around here crying about no girl, man. I goes on to the next girl. Any girl that don't want to float my boat, I put the boots on her and go to the next one. I'm not gonna cry about her. I'm not gonna tell my homeboy about her. I don't give a shit about her. She's on to the next woman, man. That's alpha male shit.
Alpha males actually settle down with alpha females.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like so. So that's
we ain't feeling like Like this dude, Kevin Samuel, got a flock of lame ass niggas who don't get no pussy. Like that dude said.
Dude, now think about this. Think about this. How is he responsible for who listens to him? Because you know what he really does have? He got a bunch of women that are trying to be better for cats like yourself. You see, do you see how the dude's message is corrupted? Because Kevin Samuels is doing more. Kevin Samuels is doing more work. Dude, Kevin Samuels is doing more work.
I don't listen, bro.
I mean, I get you don't listen.
No man in this world. There's no man in this world can make my whole belt but me. There's no knowledge another man can give me because I know how I want my hoe to be ran. Another hoe nigga can't tell me.
But this is different than pimp stuff. See, when you talking about that, you sound like a pimp. Like you want your hoe to be ran, this and that. We're talking about real deal black family shit. We're talking about people who are really serious about marriage, people who are really serious about relationships. We're not talking about people that are running through, you know what I'm saying? Actually, this is the opposite of, you know what I'm saying, getting multiple women pregnant. This is the opposite preaching. This is the opposite doctrine of that. We're teaching young boys to control your meat.
This is control of your meat. This is what I'm teaching them. It's the same thing. Like, don't never give a whole attention or energy to make them feel like she's big enough to have an issue in your life.
Have you ever been married?
Move on to the next girl.
Have you ever been married?
I've been in a relationship for 13 years.
But did you want to get married in that relationship?
Might as well say I was common law married.
No, but why didn't you go get married? This is what we're talking about. We're talking about people that are seriously marriage minded.
I was happy with what was going on. It wasn't a big deal for me to get married.
Right. This is what we're teaching our boys opposite of that. Ain't no boy. I don't want my boy to be in a 13-year relationship with anybody and not get married for no reason. That's a waste of time.
It's still got 2 kids out of it. I won't take it back for nothing.
I mean, I get you won't take it back, but for nothing. But can we chalk? But can we chalk it up to? But can we chalk it up to? But can we chalk it up to? There's not that there's a right and a wrong way to do things. Can we chalk it up to maybe I made a mistake? Because that can't.
Hold on, go ahead.
Yeah, because that just can't be a mistake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, look, here's the thing. This is where I'm at with it. And I'm going to go hard on you for now on this, since you brought it up. I can't teach my son to do that to a woman that he's not going to marry or he's not married to.
Do what?
To give a woman kids or anything. If you're going to be with somebody 13 years, you're going to be married. You need to marry them.
You can't tell the future, though. You can't call the future.
No, you can't. You can't. You can call the future if you're not getting married.
Oh,
you know that if you don't get married, you're going to eventually break up. We got another call. We got another caller coming in. Yo, you on a big mic drop. Who we got? What's happening, man? Corman Warren in the building. Now we done delved into a whole nother conversation talking about the Kevin Samuels thing. What's good with you, man? What's on your mind?
Let me go ahead.
I wanted to finish hearing what he was fixing to say.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Finish up.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish.
Do you idolize Kevin Samuels?
No. I don't idolize Kevin Samuels.
Do you think he would go down as an idol?
I don't think he'll go down as an idol because I don't think that's what he's striving for. He's really trying to help women. He's the one out here really trying to help women. The shit that dudes is promoting on the other side is not helping women. Now I'm gonna be honest. The woman you was in a relationship, the woman you was in a relationship with for 13 years and with 2 kids.
He's trying to get women to help.
Hold on. Check it out. The woman you was with for 13 years and 2 kids, is she gonna have the same outlook on your relationship as you? If we got her on the phone, would she say the same thing you saying right now?
Her opinion don't matter. Her opinion don't matter at all to me. What do her opinion matter to me? I'm on to the next one. I can get married tomorrow and be happier than I ever did in them whole 13. So what is you saying?
Go ahead, Carmen.
Okay, we same thing. I see. All right, from what I gathered, what you're saying, Mike, is the truth, because you got to have an outlook on what Kevin Samuels is doing. He trying to get people to look at, well, most of the women to look at stuff in a different perspective, because they done got off track, period, point blank.
Right.
Ain't no other way to put it.
Right.
And I enjoy seeing that, his content, what he be saying. Now, I have noticed, ever since he made this mainstream of what he's doing, look at how many people and sites are just doing like reviews of what he's talking about. That's what I'm saying.
It's good work. It's good work.
Somebody, it's a whole wave.
Got to
people
create your own way.
Have views of what he's talking about.
It's good work. It's really no.
That nigga message is not that important at all.
No, his message is very important.
His message is very important.
I agree with you on that.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know if you got the love for the community that you should have if you feel like it's not important, man. If you feel like it's not important and what a woman think don't matter.
Why? How?
Because
one man.
Okay. Yeah.
One man on the internet. How is that saying I don't have love for the community?
No. You're not even talking about the message. You're not even conceding that the message is good. You don't even see the good in the message.
Because I don't have those issues when he teaches.
Obviously not, because you just said you don't care. You said it don't matter what a woman thinks.
You can't change these girls out here, man. There's no way. I don't care how many episodes he dropped. The hoe gonna be a hoe.
Oh,
you
man.
just gotta pack your bags and move to the next one, cuz. That's what you gotta do.
Hey,
like,
this mentality. I can't believe you saying this, man.
For real, bro.
I can't believe you saying this.
So many women out here.
But that ain't got nothing to do with family. Look what we talking about, man. We talking about family, man. We're talking about family. We're talking about, we're not talking about women. We're not talking about who we selfishly fuck. We're talking about family.
Don't make a family.
What?
If you got a baby by a girl, don't make a family, bro.
Man, that shit sound crazy. Hey, y'all need to listen to this nigga what he talking about. Dude, you need to look at what these folks saying to you in the comments. This sounds insane. This sounds insane because you have a baby. Does it make it a family?
You can't change. Okay, so if I go to the club and have sex with a girl, we have a baby. I gotta be with her forever.
Well, you got to take care of that baby.
Hey, the hateful.
Take care of that baby.
The hateful. Hey,
I gotta take care of the baby. I gotta be a father, not a husband.
Hey, the hateful eight says, "Is this discussion about families and women or pimping and hoes?" That's what I'm saying.
Because you have a baby with a girl.
We're getting it conflated. I can't. I'm not going to continue. I can't continue to argue this point. I can't continue to argue this point. I feel differently.
I'm saying.
I feel differently. But at the same time, have you been married before? Have you been married before? I've been married before. Yes.
Have you been married?
Yes.
Okay, so why are you not there now?
I am married, fool. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm talking about not that married. I'm talking about
No. Here's the deal. I was married.
Have you ever been
I was married.
With a baby.
Hey, look, regardless of how things turn out, I was married. I went about it the right way. I didn't take 13 years of her life and leave her with 2 kids and nothing. I gave her marriage. I gave her a child. I'm talking about from the relationship standpoint. You don't even give a fuck how she felt after 13 years, Chop. You just said it.
Bro, I talk to her every day. And
I know, which is why I'm shocked. That's why I'm shocked at the discussion. Why is the discussion going off the rails like this? Because me and you know that's not a fact. That's not a fact. What you said was not a fact.
I see.
You do care about that girl feelings, because I've seen y'all interact. That why you think I'm getting like this? Hey, look, let's keep the show. Let's keep the show moving, man. Let's keep the show moving, man.
If a girl ain't
let's get back on track.
We off track, man.
To the wasteland right now.
The show getting off track.
We off track. Man.
The show getting off track. The show getting off track, man.
I love how open this man is about it. And then when he saw that behavior in other men, he would check him.
Man, the fuck up. Get out this.
That's just that.
Chop, we listen to the video. We listen to the video, man.
Fucked up blue pill beta male soy boys. You ain't got the nerve to be mad at women because we bitches.
Why aren't those the Kevin Samuel clips that y'all like to play? Why aren't those the talking points that y'all like to repeat? Instead, y'all wait to glorify him once he starts winning arguments with women. So now he the Godfather. But when he was digging a hole in y'all's ass and trying to make you be accountable men, oh, nah, he wasn't the Godfather then. He ain't had the millions and millions of views or the followers then. See,
hey, man, this nigga sound like he want to be the Godfather. What you think, Corbin?
Well, I kind of got that same vibe off of it, too, because I'm going to be honest with you. I followed him, and I saw this when it first came. And I really pretty much got the same vibe off of it that you got. It came off as a hater, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
That's what it came off to me. I said that when I first saw that. But, the way social media go now, when you got somebody at the top, hey, it's just like rap. You at the top, people coming for you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, can you withstand all the assault? Because that man getting assaulted at every angle. You hear me?
Right.
It's so many people right now. It's people that done turned their whole platform into nothing but Kevin Samuel's reviews. That's it. That's all they doing. That's unbelievable.
Hey, the conversation is important. The conversation is important. Hey, also shout out to O'Shea. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea just shared the video. So, man, we appreciate the love over here at the Big Mic Drop. Appreciate you. Hey, also, we got 41 people here in the building, man. I only got 5 likes, man. Let me get the likes up. Go on, get the likes up. Everybody press that thumbs up button. Even if you press the thumbs down button, just press a button. Shit. All right. Just press some. So let's see who we got in here. Amber Alert says clout chasing. He's a comedian, so he's chasing clout. Kevin is in place where people will keep it up until it runs out. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, he's feeding a lot of people right now, too. You got to look at it from a different perspective. Sometimes perspective is everything. Clinton Capel says Mr. Davis is trying to be mainstream and he's trying to sell tickets to his show. Who buys tickets? Women. Absolutely.
I understand how the game goes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This man has to do this. And plus he's a girl dad. So let's get on this thing about the father figure Kevin Samuels and what people are saying, like he's your father and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be honest. I think Kevin Samuels is more like a father that these hoes never had. I'm just going to say it like that. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem. He's like the father that these hoes never had.
Yes.
I'm
gonna tell you what. The biggest thing is, I cannot lie to you. I enjoy listening to these women get the truth told to them to their face when they can't run. See, it's hard to be dealing with a woman because they be compatible about a lot of stuff. And the fact that they have to admit it, oh man, that's comedy gold. It's comedy gold.
Right. Right. Uh-oh, we got another call on. Hold on. Yo, you on a big mic drop?
Yeah, what's happening, Mike? This is your homie Sean, man.
Sean, man, what's happening, man? What's good, man?
Oh, man, just, we're hitting the bag, man, and listening to y'all on the topic, man.
You were hitting the bag.
No, not the hitting the bag, man. The punching bag, man. The punching
bag.
The punching bag. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, the punch. Every day, yeah. Nah, I'm a fighter, bro. I'm a pugilist,
hey, Sean is a fighter, man. This Trill Hands boxing team in the building, man.
I'm a pugilist, y'all. I don't do that bullshit.
Nah, what's on your mind? Yeah, you got.
Man, hey, this generation of new shit, man. I mean, hitting the bag back in the day, man. You hitting the motherfucking heavy bag.
Right.
That was everybody else saying.
Yeah, now hitting the bag, yeah.
But
Montana.
Go ahead. What's on your mind, man?
Man, look, I'm gonna be straight up, man. As men, we really don't heed or try to take advice from Kevin. We just listen.
Really?
We all looking. We basically look at it for entertainment, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not like we trying to get advice from that dude, man. Sometimes he speaks facts. Sometimes you can disagree with him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But from what I think is, a lot of niggas don't like Kevin Samuels because he may be talking about their old lady.
Mm-hmm.
He may be talking about their mama. He may be talking about their sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody in their family got a woman around them that act like the women they call into their show.
But
sometimes they just don't want to admit to it.
Well, let's just go with the obvious. Let's just go with the obvious. He doesn't give men fucking advice.
Let's be honest, though.
He doesn't give men advice.
Nothing he said is a lie, though. That's the point that everybody don't never just sit there and say. Nothing he said is a lie.
He gives women advice.
I can't say nothing he say is a lie.
He gives women advice. Like, do people realize that when Kevin Samuels was talking to men, his platform wasn't as big?
Exactly.
He used to talk to men. He used to talk to men.
We weren't going to YouTube channels for advice. You know what I'm saying? Alpha men, we don't go to YouTube channels for advice. We were born with the game.
We go to YouTube to learn how to fix shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Something that I think that's
just what it is. That's what it is.
We use talking about alpha man, beta man, all this. Man, I'm a man. I ain't gonna sit here and talk about what I am. I'm a man. Period. I ain't got to sit up here and flexing on what I am or this. No.
But man, we speaking through confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to downplay you or categorize you being less of a man. You know what I'm saying? But that's who we are. We speaking through confidence.
A lot of these platforms trying to project that out there, and I'm like, man, why would I sit up here and just keep? I notice how people picking it up, alpha man, beta man. I'm like, man, see, if you sit there and get in the category fight like that, what they say about you?
I'm gonna say this. I can't speak
on it because I don't put myself in new categories. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this.
But at the same time, at the same time, but like I was saying, a lot of niggas don't like Kevin Samuels because who he talking about. What he's saying be true.
Right.
I just look at it as entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't get advice from him.
So what's the cause of the cognitive dissonance with that? What's the cause of the cognitive dissonance with that? What's the associative what would that be? Associative dissonance, like basically taking and projecting what he says to another woman who's not your sister, who's not your mother, who's not your aunt or your niece or your daughter, and projecting that and running your feelings through as if it were. What do you call that? What would you call that?
I don't get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys, man, aren't going to talk bad about black women, period, because my mama's a black woman. That'll be the first thing they say to you. My mama a black woman. And that means you're not going to talk about no black woman, regardless of what the fuck she does. You feel me?
Hey, Mike.
So,
Mike, let's be factual.
Chop, you just said you don't even care what they think, Chop. Yeah, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Go ahead.
I love all women. Like, what I'm gonna sit up here and
Chop,
crack
stop
my nerves about a woman fuck? Like, that's crazy. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
It don't sound like you love none of them. You say that's what you trying to do. That's what you trying to do.
I ain't trying to run no girl out.
Hey,
y'all running the girls out.
Hey, I ain't running my girl off. But go ahead.
Guess what? Cause just like you judging these hoes, niggas look in the mirror and judge themselves the same way.
But look, okay,
this the point.
This
the point I'm getting at.
Go ahead, Corman.
This is what I'm saying.
Perfect.
Look, like this is one of the issues that he brings up. Like, a woman can say, hey, in order to date me, you got to have a car, a house, you got to have you got to make $100,000 or better. Now, it's fine for a woman to say that, but when a dude
they working at Wendy's,
I don't want no woman that's fat. She got to be in shape. She got to have her own money. She got to have her own car.
Damn right.
Now you a buster. You a buster for saying that. A woman can say what she wants, but when a man says something, got a problem.
Get what? The next girl ain't gonna say that, or the next nigga ain't gonna say that. So it is what it is. Keep it moving.
Hey,
but let's be fair, man.
A hoe got the. If she want a nigga with $100,000 who's gonna beat her brains in every time she got them flesh wrong, let her get that. You can't knock the nigga with the 100,000. It is what it is.
Hey, we mixing two worlds right now. We mixing two worlds right now. Two worlds I'm very familiar with right now. But we have to, hey, Archer ain't shit want to call in. 515-605-9708. Archer, call the number. Call the number.
But check this out, Mike. Let's go back to the top of that hand. All right, we talking about this dude Ryan Davis, right?
Yeah.
Mike,
yeah.
We talking about this guy Ryan Davis, right?
Right. The dude who looks like it ain't a woman within a 2-mile radius of him at any point in time. Go ahead.
Exactly. We talking about somebody. We talking about somebody that's clout chasing, or trying to jump in on somebody's success. Do this dude look like he's getting pussy like that?
No, bro. Hey, let me tell y'all. let me tell you something.
That he's using. So the tactics that he's using are things that you can expect from a guy that look like that.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker look like a snapping turtle. So you think bitches are lining up to try to holler at that dude? You think women are trying to line up to holler at that dude? That dude reminds me of the dude in high school. Okay, it's a girl that like you, but he like her. So know what he do? He run to the girl and tell that girl every negative bad thing about you, and it could be a lie.
Right.
Now, I don't know if Kevin Samuels is gay. No, I give a damn because
you'll be able to pull a girl around Kevin Samuels? Do everybody think they'll be able to pull a girl around Kevin Samuels?
Yes. Kevin Samuels ain't. Come on, man.
He gonna knock you. He gonna get the top. He gonna run her off. That's what I'm telling you. He gonna get the top. He gonna run her off. He gonna talk about her food.
First of all, look. See, but see how you categorizing it. But do you see how it's miscategorized? Because first of all, these women call him with questions.
They call him.
That man ain't out here cold calling women, trying to talk to women about nothing. Even when he around here in Atlanta, he not approaching women in public. If anything, it's opposite. They trying to get advice from him in public.
Well, Mike,
hey,
you know
man,
what I noticed about the
look, I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of niggas mad, bro. Hold on, Sean. I think a lot of niggas is mad for real because they woman about to be put up on game and they ain't gonna be able to hang. Women are being put up on real true game right now. Women are being put up on real true game right now.
Hey, man.
The game, I don't feel like that. I see most dudes getting put up on game.
Everybody's getting put up on game. Hey, everybody's getting put up on game right now on different levels. But right now, it's women that are really being waking up. You know the same thing you argue with your woman about? He could sit right there and tell her if she call his show.
And
a lot of women, a lot of y'all niggas' relationships is saved because they call this nigga show, man. Excuse my French. A lot of relationships is saved because his woman called the show and heard somebody else say it. Hey, meanwhile, what a nigga gonna do? What's a dude gonna do? You're gonna try to go to her therapist. You're gonna try to go to her pastor when you're having problems. You're gonna try to go to her mama. You're gonna try to go to her folks. And you're never gonna point where maybe the problem is. I'm not saying the woman is a problem all the time, but yes, sometimes a woman is a problem. The way this society is geared is it says that a woman is never the problem any of the time, which we know that's bullshit.
So I'm saying, so you saying we need to go to Kevin Samuels?
No, man. No. No, bro.
You just use this man as a catalyst.
Listen. This man, look, man. You're not look. Hey, look. Here, I'm trying to stop you right now. Kevin Samuels does not talk to men. Name one show in the past 10 years, I mean, last 2 years that he's talked to men. He doesn't talk to men. So how the fuck are men all of a sudden getting all this fucking advice and he doesn't even talk to men? A man can't call this man's show no more.
Why not?
Because he doesn't talk to men. He talks to women. But this is the whole thing. We can't even hold them accountable for what they doing. We're still figuring out and trying to make something that a woman is doing somehow be our motherfucking fault. And this nigga Ryan Davis helping it. Sorry. Let's finish.
Well, Mike, just be ready for it, man, because I'm going to say this. It's what I noticed about the YouTube community. Anytime you got a content creator that is popular, you're going to have somebody that's going to come behind them and do videos about them and try to get the algorithm from that guy to come over there to your side.
Right.
That's what I see. I see a lot of bullshit in YouTube, man, the YouTube community where people get paid off hating on each other.
Right.
It's like a remake of, it's like some Sweet Daily High shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing masculine about it, man.
It's worse. It's worse.
Hey, hold on. I'm going to put you on mute, Chop. I got another call on. Yo, you on the big mic drop?
How's it going, bro, man?
Hey, how you doing? Who we got here?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Who we got?
This is Archer.
Archer, what's popping, man?
Archer.
What's up?
This whole conversation is after 9 times 9, bro. Like, okay. Kevin Samuels is not doing anything special. He's not doing what black men should have been doing from the jump.
Okay.
This is a problem with our community. We are afraid to put our necks on these women. We're afraid to set them to any type of standard. You know, you're not going to scare a woman away by telling her what you do and do not want. And if you believe that, you're being gaslighted by the women. You're being led. You're doing permission-based leadership. You're letting them tell you what you're going to accept. Black men have been doing that for the longest. We've been allowing our women to tell us what we like, what makes us a man, what we should accept and shouldn't accept. They've been allowed to tell us what we should do. You don't see that in no other group. You don't see Arab men, the women's creating the standards for what the men like. You don't see that with white people. You don't see that with nobody else.
No, you see that with white people. I'm at to stop you on that. This anything that black women, feminism, that's a white woman's struggle. Black women just so happen to adopt it. So white dudes are dealing with this too.
Black women are forebearers of it.
But yeah, they're the forebearers, but
are basically on the front lines of that shit. They're the front lines of that shit.
They're
on the front lines.
They're on the front lines.
White women, see, there's levels to it. There's levels to feminism. See, white women, yeah, they're with the feminism. White women is a feminism. Feminism is a white woman's struggle. But at the end of the day, after all that feminism rhetoric, that rah women's rights stuff, those white women go back home to their white husband, and they do their regular white stuff. See, black women, they adopted that stuff, and they go home to nobody. They go home trying to tell men what to do. See, they took it to the extreme. There's something called a zealot, a radical. It's one thing to believe in the ideology of feminism, but black women are radical to this group.
Absolutely, I can agree with you on that, Archer.
Where do you say this started from, though? I want to hear your opinion on that.
It started with black women's low level of contempt for black men. See, black women have never liked black men.
No. You can get to the root. You're not getting to the root of it, though.
What's the root? Please explain to me, because I must not know.
You got to understand where all this started from, though.
And what I'm asking you to explain it to me.
If you really want to take it there, it started back from slavery. You got to look at the whole system set up for black.
We're hundreds of years removed from slavery.
No, but okay. Let's go with what you say. Go ahead, Carmen.
I'm trying to show you something.
Go ahead.
It started from slavery, and you got to look at how the system is set up. Okay. With just looking at just how the social services are set up and everything is geared to make sure you don't have the man in the house, the black man in the house. We'll pay your rent. We'll do everything you need. We'll give you food stamps, all that. Just you can't have the man there, though. So they have it where it's dependent on the government, and then if you have the man enough, we ain't gonna be able to take care of you or anything. It's all driven. Be independent. Do this. Do that. So I mean, if you so independent, hey, it ain't no place for a man then, because at the end of the day, a woman feel like, oh, I don't need you. I can go live with you. I can get my Section 8 voucher. I don't need you. Blah 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 blah. It's more to it. It's integrated in the whole system. The whole system is the thing we got to fix. Period.
Hey,
so you're trying to tell me that black women sold black men out for butter biscuits?
Hey, nah, check it out. Check it out. Let me get in. Let me get in here. Let me get in here.
That's a butter biscuit.
Let me get in here. All right. This is. I got one question to ask y'all. Are y'all familiar with Sojourner Truth? What's the speech? Am I not a woman? What's the speech? Let's really get to the root of it. Let's get to the root of it. The speech, Am I Not a Woman, by Sojourner Truth. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
hold on.
I'm familiar with that speech.
Yeah. Now let's ask a question. Who was she talking to? Who was she making the appeal to?
White people.
White men.
White people.
White men.
White people.
White men. Because it making an appeal to a white woman back in those days was just like making an appeal to a black man. What's it gonna get you? No voting power. You understand? See, this is something that's been. This is where am I going? This is where we are. That started something that went to where we are. It's not where I'm going with it. It's where we are.
Okay, but what I'm asking is, what does that reflect on black women? What does that tell you about black women? Where are you going with? What conclusion have you drawn about the black women's psyche from those type of speeches that black women have been giving and those type of pleas black women have been making towards white men?
I'm going to be honest. I think in a lot of situations, black women are the vanguards of white supremacy.
Yeah, they're the right hand of white supremacy. They're the right hand of white supremacy. Hell yeah, they're the buffer class. They're the
buffer class in our community because they're the ones who can actually touch society where we can't touch society still. And there is a low level. It's almost it's not even a low level anymore. See, it used to be a low level contempt. Now the levels are increasing.
Oh yeah, they're vocal.
They're not low level. They're not low level anymore. The levels of contempt are increasing.
Everything y'all saying is fact.
I mean, we just had just to show how mess. And this the reason I jumped up here because we had a brother on here who was defending the situation that women should. I don't know what he was saying, but he was basically saying that the guy Kevin Samuels is wrong for checking women.
Yeah,
I want to make something clear about the psyche of a lot of Black American men. Just the other day in Chicago, we had a Black mother who killed her 12-year-old son.
Yes.
Over memory card.
Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard about it.
And the fact, and this goes to how Black men refuse to check the woman because the father of that son would have the gall to get on the news and call her a good mother. Oh, she was a good mother. I don't know what. Right. So she just killed. What do you mean she was a good mother? She just killed your son. One shot.
She just killed off his legacy.
The other shot. She double tapped. She double tapped your son, and you got the daffy. And that what that tells you about this psyche we have as Black men is that we are afraid to check our women. We feel as if our women can do no wrong.
Well, that's what I was talking about with that disassociation. That's what I was talking about with disassociation, with associating every Black woman with your mother or your sister or whoever you endear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But hey, check this out. Yeah. Did y'all see the video of, I want to say Jeff put it on this content of the white woman telling the Black man, hey, look, y'all need to check y'all women.
I didn't see that video, but I heard that on Jap. Shout out to Jap. Go ahead.
He was quick to defend, hey, look, my mama Black and my sister Black. Now, come on, man. Look, truth is the truth, no matter who the messenger is, man. And I understand what the brother was saying, because I work in a situation where Black women love that white man acceptance. It's almost like they put the white man in a higher anarchy or a higher level than us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we tell them something, it ain't shit. But when they tell them something, it's gold.
Hey, man.
We can go and check out their car and be like, look, hey, your carburetor flooded. Well, let me go take it to somebody else. And check it to the white man. Hey, man, it looks like your carburetor's flooded. Oh, it is flooded. You know what? You're right, it is flooded. But the validation that came from that white man was so gold to her. You know what I'm saying? It didn't mean shit when you said it, but it was the truth.
Right.
Yeah. So I understand what he's saying, man.
No, I understand where we at, man. Hey, let me take a quick moment though. Let me take a quick moment. I need y'all. We got 53 people in here. I will go ahead and give you a confession. I've never had that many people in the live, man. So we appreciate that. However, I only have 7 likes. So let's get the lights up, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. I don't want to get Vicky Dillon on y'all, but thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Whatever she say. Hey, but appreciate y'all, man. Hey, let's go ahead and finish this out because he said some more asinine shit at the end. You're more than welcome to stick with us, Saint. What's your name? I'm sorry, man. Archer. Got you.
You niggas is weak.
That's why I say Archer ain't shit.
Y'all the same niggas that ain't paying attention because you don't really want a woman. If you pay attention to Kevin's platform, he asks women all the time, do you want to pay significant bills after being pregnant? Every single woman says no. And you niggas go, see, they want too much. What kind of raggedy ass nigga wants to send his woman into the workforce after having his baby? Over 300,000 women die every year giving birth. And that's with modern medicine. And some of y'all are going, nah, that's third world country shit. Serena Williams is one of the richest Black women on this planet, and she almost died giving birth to her daughter. Because doctors are more likely not to believe a Black woman when she says that she's in pain. You ain't got to believe me. You can just look the shit up.
He's all over the place with his message on this. Like, he's all over the place. I have no idea what any of this shit has to do with anything. First of all, fool, women fought to have jobs and not be fired or laid off when when they got pregnant. This was one of the cornerstones, the pillars of the feminist movement in the 60s in its form in the 60s. What was the lady's name? Betty Friedan. And basically that's what happened to her. She got pregnant. She was fired from her job. That's one of the cornerstones of the feminist movement. What in the fuck is he talking about? At what point in time, now that we've given women what they fought for, they don't want it anymore? Do y'all find that strange?
Said, man, don't Brian sound like the Messiah's girlfriend?
He sounds like a woman. He sounds like a woman.
Don't you sound like the Messiah's friend that the girlfriend has? You know, always trying to break up our relationship because you ain't spending shit.
I mean, he got statistics. He got charts. What in the fuck does this have to do with Kevin Samuels, man? Right. Look. This is crazy, man. Hey, the Hateful Eight says the platform is higher than light. Shout out, appreciate you, bro. You say what?
I mean, one of the things he's missing, and this is what a lot of black women are doing nowadays, is they're doing this gaslighting where they're trying to make this perception like every other group of women are out there living these traditional houses, these 1950s households where everybody's in the house while the man is at work and all the women in the house baking cakes. Let's not get it twisted. We can all go to 7-Eleven right now. We can all go to Walmart. We can all go to Walgreens. We see women of every race working. Right. This argument that they don't that black men don't make enough money to support the family on his own, that makes him a bum where other groups of men are doing it. Okay, look. Only 30% of actual wives are considered housewives. Everybody else is in the workforce. This is a different economy than it was in the 1950s.
Right.
See, black women are the most untraditional group of women in America, but they always want to talk about. They're the first ones to fight against traditionalism. You walk up to a black woman, you talk about you should be barefoot in the kitchen cooking and pregnant. They would get up in arms.
Oh yeah, you might get hit, bro.
But yet they get up in arms. They're only for traditional families and traditional values when it benefits them. Any traditionalist values that goes against something that would technically benefit them, they're against. They're traditional only when it's in favor of the women. And then they play these gaslighting games like every other woman out here is living a traditional lifestyle where they all go to the same goddamn gas station we go to.
Now,
they all go to the nail shop and get their nails done by Asian women who all has wives. I mean, come on now.
Archer, I gotta ask you this.
Women all the time.
I gotta ask you this just to keep the conversation honest. Are you married or single?
I am single.
How old are you?
Oh, that makes.
I'm 34.
34. You're a young single guy. Okay, that's all I want to ask. I just want people to understand who we're talking to in this perspective of the age group, because you're not the only person that feels this way.
There's a reason they call me Archer ain't shit. I'm young. I'm 34 years old. I have 2 children, 2 baby mamas. Left one of them because she got too fat.
Damn, Archer. You ain't shit.
No. Thank you. The nicest thing somebody said to me.
That is the point right there. If women, that's the whole issue with me right there. With what he just said.
What's up?
Women can't handle the truth. The truth. That's the point. They can't handle the truth. They want you to lie and this and that. And that's why I think, like, for me, when I first saw Kevin Samuels, watched his show, I enjoyed him because I was like, oh my goodness, this dude told the truth to that lady and she accepted it.
Right. Right.
I was so shocked off that, because that's the biggest problem. Back in the day, people used to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you was fat, you was fat. Everybody told you. If you stank, you stank.
Right.
Whatever it was, everybody gave you proof. Now everybody want a sugarcoat stuff. Like, if it like say take a game. Like say with kids, if somebody won, you won. It ain't no second place winner. No, it's either first.
But Corman, let me interject. Let me interject right there.
Okay, go ahead.
Because there's no such thing. Yeah. Guess what has replaced the truth? The statement, my truth.
Oh. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, Mike.
Yo.
That right there is right the number one whole quote.
My truth.
That is a Hall of Fame whole quote right there. I'm living in my truth.
No, not a Hall of Fame.
Not a Hall of Fame.
It's a Hall of Fame whole quote right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember using what we got to get what we want. Nah, that went from that to living in my truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And one more thing, bro. Look, is this dude trying to take the title of the new Derrick Jackson, but on a more of a fatter scale? because this dude look like he sweats chocolate pudding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, for real, dog. I mean, you got to, like I said, you got to simp like that to get the attention of women, man. Because when they look at you, they gonna walk right past you.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that you say, you have to kiss that ass to get the attention that he's getting. You know what I'm saying? He gotta go against everything we're talking about, everything Kevin Samuel's saying.
You're forgetting one thing. Nowadays, it ain't about the money no more. It's about clout.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. That's what he's doing.
Clout.
But
don't
but
care
the thing
is, they don't care about the money. They care about the clout, man.
Right.
It's all about the clout.
Right. Hey.
I mean, maybe he's just triggered by seeing somebody talk about black women. You have to remember, we're sitting up here talking about, you're used to black men. You're not used to black men telling black women the truth. Well, guess what? A lot of other black men aren't used to that neither.
Well,
and a lot of them get offended and really angry about that. A lot of them will fight you over that.
Well, did you catch the beginning of the show, Archer? Did you catch the beginning of the show where I pointed out the fact that he's a girl dad? So in order to raise a young girl, you have to be kind of soaked if you ain't got no game. Now, it's a lot of dads that's keeping their daughters on point with game.
I'm a girl dad.
Hey,
yeah. I got a girl.
Right, right. It's two different types of girl dads. It's the girl dad. It's the girl dad who's gonna go with the flow with what the mama says do in the empowerment or the fake empowerment route. And you got the girls whose dad put them on real true game. And a lot of them is real solid, productive sisters out here. A lot of them wouldn't even be.
A lot of black men are.
Go ahead, bro.
A lot of black men are submissive to women. And BGS Idborn said this in one of his live streams a while back. He said, women, this is why black men have such a hard time. This is why black men have such a hard time getting black women to submit, because they're not supposed to submit to us. We're supposed to submit to them.
Right.
And that's the way society has it programmed. So you get dudes like this who can't, when they get a daughter, they think they're doing something for the daughter, but in real talk, the way he's talking, what he's doing is harming his daughter more than it's helping.
Yes. Yes.
He's actually speaking against himself. He's actually speaking against anything that's in his best interest.
Yes. Hold on.
He's saving the community tab.
Yes. Charles Faulkner, give us a call, 515-605-9708. 515-605-9708 if you want to drop your opinion on this, man. This got kind of hot, kind of quick. Archer, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your input in this.
Thank you for letting me up, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, Mike, I'm finna let somebody else cook too, man. So
all right, man.
Keep watching, man. But hey, look, y'all keep spitting that truth, man. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be gone, man. Fuck this fat ass nigga, man.
Sean, man, we appreciate you, man. We got Sean in the building.
All right, dog.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, now. Y'all be safe.
All right, you too, bro. Yo, Corman, you ready to keep riding, man?
Oh, I'm a rider. Come on, man. I'm on the passenger side.
But after a woman nearly gives her life and her body to bring life into this world with your genetics, you want her to go back to work so you can go half on the bills with this lady. You niggas are fraud. What, y'all don't remember what Kevin Samuel said about that?
So, because the real talk, you ain't got nothing. You can't provide for a woman. You can't provide for yourself. You got no money, no security, no insurance, no nothing. If you found a woman of your dreams, y'all got married next week. She got pregnant. Can you take care of a baby?
Yeah, potentially.
No, you can't. Not well.
Not well.
How much are you making at the bank?
I make about 1,000 every 2 weeks.
$24,000 a year. So you make $12 an hour.
So one thing I gotta say, right? So he's making it seem like men are running away from the message that Kevin Samuels gave us, right? But why all of a sudden are these men all of a sudden these super psycho simps? Why all the crime statistics, all of this other shit has come up? But the group of men that are still following Kevin Samuels, a lot of them came through that time frame. Yo, 443, you on the big mic drop.
Woo, it's Officer Faulkner, man. Officer Faulkner.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Faulkner? How you doing, man?
Ooh, gotta get some of my Ric Flair shit painting the walls of my house.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh man. You know, it's funny. On my channel, I had a live stream called "The Reason Why We Don't Talk About the Good."
The reason we don't talk about what? Repeat
and I
that.
Had to
repeat that for
and
me.
I had to theorize this. Why we don't talk about the good women? Because I had somebody on another panel ask me, "Why don't y'all talk about the good women?"
Okay.
My rebuttal to them, where are they? I said, here's the question: where are they?
Right.
If only a quarter of you are getting married, where from 1890 to 1980, at the lowest you were married to 80%, the highest 90%. What happened?
Right.
You are 3 to 5 times more likely to be sexually or physically abused in a single mother home than a single father home. What happened?
Right.
67% of a black woman with 2 or more kids, about 2 or more men. What happened?
Right.
Well, these black men are making these babies. 54% of us are childless and unmarried. 64% middle class.
Black men. Yeah.
If this is black men.
Right.
Remember this. If just one time, if you're saying, why don't we speak about the good women? What do they look like? Where are they? And where can we clone them? Because this dude here is Captain Save-A-Ho without the super soldier serum.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
He went through the process like Steve Rogers. He need a refund.
Oh, man.
Like women are not in danger. As a matter of fact, FBI statistics said of the black community, at 68%, women are usually the aggressor. So it's more dangerous for the men. Because either she's going to hit you, stab you, or try to hit you with a car, or she's going to call the police.
Oh, yeah.
And you better pray that there's a guy who's going to, and you better pray there's a guy like Officer Faulkner coming.
Hey, man. Ask, what's your boy, man? Jacob Blake. Ask Jacob Blake who more dangerous. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sure he got plenty of time to think about it right now. How things could have gone differently for him. But that's real shit. Yo, you got bars for real, Officer Faulkner. Hey, check it out. Hey, for real. Look, man.
Yeah.
Go. I lost my train of thought.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah. No, go. No, I could have
went somewhere. About it.
Nah, that's super hard.
If you think about this, right? If you really think about this, if these women were in such danger, where are the results?
Yes. We're
not protected.
You just reminded me of my point. I will say this: y'all can go back and look at the national crime statistics, national crime data statistics, FBI statistics, whatnot. Go back to 1963 and look at the amount of sexual crimes that occurred when women were so-called not liberated and oppressed versus the amount of sexual crimes that happen now. Even with the increase in population, the crimes have gone up over 10 times. The instances of sexual assault, rape, things like this have gone up. So, what you can make the argument from a sociological standpoint that women are less safe the longer we stay in feminism. The longer we keep trying to build, or they keep trying to build up feminism or push feminism, women actually become less safe. Look at what happened last week with Mercedes Moore.
Yeah.
And look at,
I want to speak on what you just said.
Go ahead.
I'm going to speak on what you just said.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed why women say black men won't come to our rescue? They won't protect us. There's a reason why. Because if you're a man, you can handle it yourself. But how many of these women think they're men?
A lot of them.
Just about all.
A lot of
How
them.
many would you? I've asked the lady one time, would you punch a line in the nose? No. Would you kick a bear in the dick? No. Why? I know what that shit would do to me.
Right.
So why would you try to jump up into a grown man's face?
Hey, ask the white chick that hit the brother at the football game the other week. You see what I'm saying?
He got stolen.
Somebody made the point like it wasn't white people going through this too. I beg to differ. White men are dealing with feminism as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that dude got his ass whipped because he couldn't control his chick. Because first thing you supposed to say, my woman ain't finna be arguing with no other dude at no game anyway about shit. Period. You're gonna have to sit down. Ain't no going back and forth. Dude got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped because he couldn't control his woman.
You know why? Because the first way to protect you is to listen to your leader.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a war vet. In the military and in the police department, we
Thank you
have
for
a
your
word
service
that black women are guilty of. It's called, thank you. It's called insubordination.
Man, you can't say that in the household.
Supposed to be the leaders.
Hey,
I've said it many times.
You can't say that in the household.
I've said it many times. I had to say it to my child's mother. Oh, you can't take my son to school? Give me all the shit I bought, which is everything. He's living with me permanent.
Right.
Well, her mother tried to say, you can't do that. I want to know which one of you are man or woman enough to stop me.
End of the conversation.
Hey, if more brothers could assert themselves like that without losing control, you know what I'm saying? You said, get a man a gunshot. I gave you a gunshot. But for real, man, if more dudes could assert themselves without losing control, but what you're finding is a bunch of men that are basically hardwired with feminine emotions because of the way they were raised, which is why I didn't understand why Ryan Davis was so condescending on men not having a father figure. You see what I mean? Like, you're not going to step up to be a father figure for these young boys. Right.
Who's making these guys fathers? Nobody ever questions the woman and her bad judgment.
Right.
That's why, like Kevin Samuels again, he tells them, it's y'all always say the man is no good man. They did me this and that, did that, but you chose them.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's like on my show. I had to tell one broad, you could be made a mother, but you're chosen to be a wife.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Free.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, wait a minute, were you ever chosen? You can't make yourself a wife. You have to be chosen a wife.
It is.
I said, a lot of you can't even fit the bill. The criteria is too high.
I mean, it's too
The
oppressive.
shit's so hot that it's giving Superman. That Superman can give it a backflip. Okay.
Hey man,
it's too much pressure. The reason why I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I said the reason why it's too much pressure to be a wife is because you have to be accountable to a husband. And at some time you have to submit to him.
That's it.
There's too much control being a baby mama.
Yeah, because you got an apparatus behind you. See, thing about it, being a wife, you don't really have the apparatus behind you to push your will all the time. But when you're not, like you said, when you're a baby mama, you got the court system, then you could pretty much become a terrorist, like Mr. Palmer said. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. Man.
And like they said, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
That's what Bush said. But obviously he was full of shit too, but that's another discussion for another show. So hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for giving us a call, man. We've been on here going, Officer Faulkner. I appreciate you. You're new to the platform, man. So what's your show, man? I want to write it down.
What is Charles Faulkner Jr., just like my show in the chat, Charles Faulkner Jr.
All right.
Charles, just like my name in the chat, Charles Faulkner Jr.
All right.
Just come over there. Sometimes we'll have BGS show up. We have different people show up and we have conversations.
All right.
Very similar to this.
Man, well, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the invite, man. Salute. All right, man. This turned out to be like as always. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. Like I said, we had 53 people in the chat, all the way up to like 67 people in the chat tonight. I know those are small numbers to a lot of YouTubers, man, but I am greatly appreciative of those numbers, man. I'm appreciative of these numbers. I appreciate O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. I appreciate Officer Faulkner, man, for sharing. Anybody else who shared, liked, and subscribed tonight, we appreciate you. We didn't even get a chance to finish this bitch ass shit, but it was really nothing else after that. It was just a bunch of bitch babble. That's a good word, a bunch of bitch babble after that. But I think the verdict is in on this dude, man. He's not funny to me, and like I really can't trust anything that comes out of his mouth. He said Odell Beckham was gay, and he just admitted that he was lying on that. Now, I can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. So y'all just don't take any wooden nickels out here, man. Corman, you got anything before we get up out of here?
No, I just want to applaud you for staying the course, and hey, I'm here with you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man. Hey, man, thank you, brother. I'll be giving you a call. You gonna be up?
I'm around, brother.
I'll call you as soon as we get done, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. 100. Corman Warren in the building. Hey, man. Thank y'all for joining the Big Mic Drop tonight, man. We've been in this thing deep, man, for like an hour and 40 minutes, man. So I didn't even expect to go this long. I didn't have anything written. But, you know, for those of you who stepped in, who got in the comments, man, helped us have the conversation, this is what the platform is for. Y'all go out and support my man, Kevin Samuels, man. If y'all don't, you know, already, man, go check out the Kevin Samuels show, man. If you know some women out here that are in search and desperate need of some advice, man, they definitely need to check him out, man. He's changing people's lives, and I got his back. I'm behind him, man. I will support a brother that's doing something positive any day, man. So this is your host, Big Mike, man. Hit me back, man. I'll be back on Thursday. Don't know what we'll be talking about just yet Thursday because I got some things in mind. We didn't even get a chance to get to the Nicki Minaj and the vaccine comment, but, you know, maybe we'll do that Thursday. So I appreciate y'all for joining the Big Mic Drop. Peace. The Mic Drop. Uh-oh. I ain't going nowhere yet. Damn, so that's crazy.